Yeah, I got pulled up right now.
Okay, refresh it when you get the chance.
I'm refreshing.
And then see when it's live, because I'm just trying to make sure that you can hear
It'll
us.
be on like channels, playlists. It'll be
because
videos.
so we'll have to talk into the mic like this. Like we'll literally have to be like right here.
Like I'm giving it a little kiss.
Because these mics suck.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're not good.
I can talk loud.
I'll try to turn the gain up a little.
Will it be on your home
Check. Check. Is that better? Yeah, okay, that's better.
That's better?
Yeah, it's better.
How right
yeah, it'll be on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
The live. Testing. Never Settle Podcast live. Andrew Schuck. We are in the motherfucking booth right now.
Boom.
I am trying to make sure that this audio works.
Audio.
So we're checking. We're going to check some things.
Check.
I want to hear it.
Oh, we live right now?
Yeah, that's us right. That's us right there.
Like, I need to put a bell on you. That's what.
Can you hear this? Check. I'm checking again. Yeah, that's us right there. Okay, perfect. Can you hear this? Check.
But can you hear me?
Can I not hear you? No, it's bullshit. Are you serious?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Can I not hear you? No, it's bullshit. Are you serious?
Like 10 seconds behind.
I can hear you now. Okay, all right. Yeah, just try to talk into that as best you can. I'm going to turn the
So where is it on this?
Check. Fuck it. It's there.
Yeah, but how do I get this?
Never Settle Podcast, baby. We don't know how it works. It just does. Spin that shit.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nah, I don't beatbox.
Just bought $100,000 worth of Sheba. You don't think we going to the moon? We don't need you. BTC, Ethereum, crypto, fucking up the NFT game. I'm an info. Trying to make $100 million off JPEGs. Need me a board 8 mint where they got them 14-year-old kids making big bags. Trying to get whitelisted in the top 10. Yeah, so stay in NFT my artwork. I missed out on the drop, my heart hurt. Yeah, so Sheba and the big going way up. Oh, I don't sleep no more, I just stay up. Boom, we're here, baby. Shuck, great to see you, man.
Yeah, you too, brother.
How did this all start? How did this happen? What happened? Tell me the story.
So one day...
I haven't talked to you in like 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you were dead or something.
Damn.
No, I didn't think that.
3 years?
Nah, I didn't.
Because the time flew by like that. That's not good, man.
Nah, it was definitely a couple years since we really connected.
I know, man. And it's a shame. And
it's cool.
It would never happen again.
I forgive you, sir. So tell me the story. So I'll kind of give a little bit of a preface and I'm gonna hand it off to you.
All right.
You hit me up, and you were like, "Yo, Matt, I see you making content. You're beautiful. You look amazing. Your hair is luscious and flowing.
Facts.
And you just have this aura, this masculinity.
Facts.
And I was like, That's really sweet
Bro,
of you."
And
you were like, "No," and you were like, "No, listen to me. I love you." You said, "I love." Nah, but you hit me up and you were like, "Listen, dude, you're making content. I see what you're doing. I fuck with it. I want to make content too." Right. Tell me about this. Like, what is the jumping? Because you're in this place, and this is what I'm really excited to talk to you about. And then I'm gonna let you go. You're in this place right now. I just want to frame it.
Yeah.
You're in this place right now where you're ready to make a leap. Like, you're ready to start making content. You're like, "Bro, I haven't been doing shit that I want to do, and I'm ready to do it." What happened? Why? What's up?
So I think what it is, a lot of people get ideas in their head, and they're fleeting ideas, right? They're ideas, and they're great ideas. Like, I'm sure, with billions of people on this earth, people have these great ideas and don't have the drive or the passion, or maybe they do have the passion, but they don't follow through, and it just becomes something that's gone forever, right? And I feel like in my life, I don't know if other people relate to this, but I feel like in my life, I've had a lot of great ideas. And I sit there and I go, "Man, that would be an awesome idea." And then I go, "But I can never do it."
Oh, yeah. Shit, dude.
Right. So one day I'm sitting there and I got my life, right? And I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, so my job, it's a good job. You know what I mean? It helps people and stuff like that. I got a family and all that, and I love them to death. And everything's good in that department. With that said, there was something that's always been in me. Like, when I was a little kid, right, I used to have a tape recorder. And me and my boys, we would do these like talk shows on the tape recorder and listen back to them and just laugh at them. Right. Like, we would do these funny ass things on them. You know what I'm saying? And do these jokes, like almost like something you could probably put on Adult Swim back in the day. You know what I mean? And I remember thinking, man, that was so fun. You know, like that was everything to me. I loved that tape recorder just so I could make my shows and my episodes and all this stuff. You know, I mean, I thought it was great, but I never got it out there. Never thought I could, or whatever the case may be. Never thought anyone would be interested, right?
Right.
But every friend I ever showed it to, or every friend I ever did it with, they loved it. So fast forward a little bit, you know, life gets lifey, shit gets dicey. I'm doing my thing. I get
Start
to
rolling the dice a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it gets to a point where I'm looking at my life. My life today is very well off. I happen to be a pro in the budget game. You know, I got
You're a pro in the budget game, meaning you're good at keeping a budget, like you can save money and shit like that. Is that what you mean?
Okay. I got money in the bank, right? Like I'm not
Facts,
saying like
facts.
I'm a rapper, but like
All right, ain't no
like,
wrong with that.
And I worked for it, and I realized like what life is in the money world.
So you stayed down, you handled your business, and you got your papers straight.
Right.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? Thank
Okay.
you for simplifying that.
Yep.
So my thing is,
you know my audience, like they, you know what I'm saying.
yeah, do your thing. You know, but no, seriously. So one day I'm sitting there, and you know, I'm always thinking about ideas. I'm always thinking about like content. I watch YouTube. I watch people's stuff. You know, there's some stuff that are entertaining, and there's some stuff that just bores me. I watch it for like 1 minute, and I'm like, nah, this isn't for me. And they might have 1 million followers or subscribers or whatever.
Sure.
And I'm just like, well, I'm not one of them. You know what I mean? So that's not to say like I'm a mainstream kind of guy, but I did like check out some stuff that, you know, like, you know, some people love those cult classics. You got a crowd out there. I'm one of them that loves that like new idea, different idea, like out of the box kind of shit that mainstream ain't really, you know, into. Okay. So anyways, I'm thinking of all these ideas, and I'm thinking about, man, you know, I'm looking at all these people's YouTubes, and I'm like, man, I would do this, or like there's just like little things that were hitting me in the head, and I was like, you know, that's where it's at, like, you know what I mean? But then I got to thinking, I'm like, you know, so I built my first PC. Let me start there.
Okay.
I built my first PC.
Okay.
It's a dope ass PC. You know, I mean, it's you know, like I said, it's above average. And when I mean above average, it's goodly above average. Like the graphics could be better than PS5 right now.
It's like goodly above average.
Goodly. See, my words, you gotta like.
I'm with you, bro.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you. So we're talking about your content creation journey,
right?
And we're talking about the whole reason why we got here, right? It started with like you've been making content for a while in your life. You remember always thinking, damn, like here's an idea of something I could do.
Yeah.
Here's an idea of something that might work. Damn, this is cool. And then, you know, every once in a while, maybe you'll do something here and there, but it'll kind of fade off quick because your doubt just sort of sets in too hard. Okay. Now, where we're at now, and you exploring, creating content, and doing things that you enjoy more, is you got a PC rig set up.
Basically, yeah. So,
and then was that for the idea of making content? When you built this PC, was it like, I'm ready to take a leap? Or were you just trying to take a step in the direction of doing something that you enjoy, even if you were beating around the bush? Is
correct.
It something like that?
Yeah,
okay.
I would say like this.
Which
like,
I can relate to. I'll buy some shit and be like, I'm going to do this. And then I'm like, just beating. I'm like, I'm not recording music like I can be.
I didn't get the computer to make content, right? I got the computer because I like video games. Let me just put it plainly. Like, I like one of my jobs I thought would be fun was like creating video games, which I'm still interested in, but I know it's like it's hard work. Like it's not a
creating video games. Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, but it wasn't like something it was just like one of those dreams you have where you're just like, you're never going to do it, but like that would be nice. Like that's the kind of person I was, right?
Okay.
But then I started realizing, so, you know, I got sober and shit like that. And my thing was, you know, I was able to do that. That kind of opened up the doors for everything for me, because it was like, okay, I got sober, and that's something I never thought in a million years I would do. What else can I do? Right? All these passions I have, all these ideas in my head. Like, what else can I
can relate to that.
Can I really?
Yep.
Could I? Like, I always saw the fence way too high, but can I find a way to climb it?
You're like, well, wait a second. I made this happen, and that was pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Maybe I could make some more shit happen.
Right.
Okay.
So in my head, I'm going,
I can relate to that.
Yeah, you know, so I built my first PC. When I built my first PC, man, I loved it. And it wasn't like, you know, I had somebody come over and build it type shit. And no offense to anybody that did, you know, when they get their, you know, big time gaming PC, right? But, you know, I got a 2060 Super. I got, you know, the Ryzen 5 3600 CPU. You know what I'm saying? I got the Aorus motherboard, and I got all this stuff in front of me, right? Like, and I'm putting in, you know, everything into it. Like I'm building it. I watched videos on it, how to do it, and come to find out, man, you gotta be careful with the CPU, because if you bend or if you mark anything up on that thing, it's a wrap. You just wasted your money, right? So I knew I had to watch video. Anyways, I noticed
so you
that
blow up the computer basically, like the whole computer breaks if you fuck around with it.
So basically, I don't have a computer. No, I'm just kidding. So what happened was no, but I watched everything.
Okay.
And something I noticed, I didn't notice it when it was happening, but I was like watching things and I was like interested and I was like, oh shit, that's dope. You know what I mean? It was just like building a computer. It's not like it's super hard or anything once you know what you're doing, but like I didn't know anything about it. And the fact that I learned it and I was interested in it is what got me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. By the time I was done making this computer and everything's set up on it, it's really nice and everything. And it's a dope ass computer. Like even if I overclock it, like it's probably got better graphics than the PS5 already. Right. And it was out before, like I made it before the PS5, a year before. So I'm like, okay. So I'm looking at it, I'm playing games, I'm doing things on it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I like this. And then I look back and I was like, yo, I really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
I would build PCs for a living if I could, right? Like,
yeah.
But it was something I was interested in. And I'm looking at people's content, and I'm looking at even the people on YouTube that were showing me how to build the PCs. Like everything they were doing, I'm like, I bet they really love what they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they sit there and build PCs, show people how to build PCs and why things do this.
Yeah.
And people watch them, and they're making a living off of it. Or maybe they have two jobs, but they're doing something they like to do.
Yeah.
And that's when it kind of hit me. Like one day I'm sitting there, I got my life, and I'm going, and it's something I always wanted to bring up, but I got my life going, and I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like something just hit me one day where I'm like, I want to make content.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I got all these, what I call episodes, right? Like I got this idea of like 5 episode seasons where like you got 5 episodes, these YouTube episodes, where basically like it's a season of something, but it's based on one thing.
When you got here,
layers.
you started going in on ideas that you had.
Yeah.
You started like, you were like, bro, I got this idea. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And
like
you were like, I got this idea of like where you're going to fit into it and like where I'm going to fit into it, everything like that. So you have like a catalog of ideas in your mind of things that you haven't quite done yet.
Something that happened when I got sober. You remember when I told you about those fleeting ideas? Like they stopped fleeting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's
so
something
you'd have
that
like fleeting good ideas. You would have an idea to do something and then it would kind of fizzle.
I'd just be like, the doubt.
But now that
now that I got sober, and I realized I could get sober.
The doubt is starting to be weaker.
Yeah, like there's no doubt. I'm starting to think, yo, like
that's an interesting viewpoint too. I really like where you're coming from with that. Okay.
So it was like, all right, bet. Like, you know what I mean? So in my head now, instead of them being fleeting, they're like about to burst out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're
like,
at this point now where you hit up Matt and you're like, bro, we need to make content. We need to do this. I need your help. Show me the setup.
And that's the thing. Like I seen that you started your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I wouldn't say you're like by far you're not a beginner in this, but like I'm starting to see like you're starting to build everything now.
Mm-hmm,
and you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at your channel.
Yeah.
And the shit looks clean.
Thanks, bro.
So I'm like, all right, like this guy knows what he's doing, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's doing his thing. He's doing what he's passionate about, and he likes it. And he enjoys it, and it looks good. Like I can watch it. So I'm like, all right, I need to ask him. And another thing was, here's the thing, man. I know we ain't talking a while. And I don't want to sound corny, but it was one of those things where it was like, you've always been one of those people I've been like cool with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
100%,
really cool with.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like you I don't want to put names, but people we've hung out with. Like there's people we've hung out with who like I still know today and whatever, but I just never had like I always have their back. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like we're in the same kind of niche.
So listen, like most motherfuckers though, like I always got their back. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But anyway, fuck them. No,
but anyway, but if they got hit by a car, I'd feel sad. But then I gotta move on with my life. but. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm following what
but
you're saying.
You're one of those people where it was like, I always kind of wanted to, kick it with you and stuff. Like I got wrapped up in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build my own thing. Right? I got like for legit like a mortgage. I got like I got a kid.
Sure.
Of course I got to do that shit.
And so this is great because I'm gonna tell you why this is great.
Okay.
I hear a lot of people that got mortgages. I hear a lot of people that have a house and that have kids, and they say they can't do it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay. All right,
fuck
then.
That.
Okay, then. Because because I'm in an interesting position where I don't have anything that I can say about that because I don't have a mortgage and kids.
Right.
I rent. Well, and rent's like, might be the same as a mortgage, except for I don't have to fix the ceiling that fell down in my laundry room.
Right. Mortgage
I'll
is
have to
way
show you
harder.
that shit. The whole ceiling fucking fell. But anyway, listen, I'll show you. It's crazy. Not this one.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. Yeah. But anyway, point being, a lot of people, they have a mortgage and kids. They have their life set up. They got this career, and they say that they can't make a leap. So this is a really cool, unique position for you to be in, to have a wife, to have a kid, to have a mortgage, to have a career, and to be able to say, nah, I still got a dream.
And when he says nah, he doesn't mean like I'm about to just
I'm gonna
kick
get a
my wife and
divorce.
kids to the curb.
And,
No, it's not that
and this
kind
is
of
where
nah.
I'm going to say, nah, I'm selling the house. I'm getting a divorce. I'm tired of this kid.
Sounds like that dude that like got married, the kid got the career, and then he's like, I wanted to be a rock star, and they're like 55 years old, like I'm going for it. You know what I mean? It's like,
It
nah,
sounds
it's
like a
not
big
like
old midlife crisis. You get a
Yeah.
guitar, you get a motorcycle.
that. Yeah, you just ride out.
You know what I'm saying?
Go missing. Come back in like 4 years.
I
be
mean-
like, I made a mistake.
That is an option, bro.
Nah.
No. But so, if you had to, bro, I mean, I don't know.
There's two things to that, and I'll
And
just say this real quick.
okay,
The
good.
first thing is, I feel like my wife's the type of woman that would hunt me down and kill me. And then the second thing is,
you would just die.
mean,
That's not an option for you.
there's a lot of
You would
women
just
out
be
there that are
dead.
into murder mysteries, but she's really into murder. The way we met was her showing me a book
Women,
about
bro,
people that
love
got
that
murdered
shit,
back in
bro.
the day. I know. I don't know. I
Women
don't get
love, dude. I feel like women have like fantasies of like getting murdered, bro.
it.
I
Yeah.
honestly think it's a fetish, dude. They're like, no, don't kill me.
Yeah.
Like
I
when
might have to try that.
when women love, dude, let me know, dude. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be like even more into you, dude. Spice up the bedroom, bro. Try to kill her, bro. Straight
Bring
up.
a knife in.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, more
This shit
stained bedroom
got
tips.
a little crazy, but yeah.
Little
I
stained
feel you.
bedroom tips.
Yeah.
Try to kill your wife.
Yeah, just come in with the
You know
mask.
what I'm saying? Tip number
You know what I mean?
one.
Right. Gloves, no fingerprints.
Stab the
You know
shit
what
out of her. No.
Just
I don't know if that's
just
allowed
the
on
tip,
YouTube.
you know what I'm
but-
saying?
yeah.
But
Nah.
I'm just.
But we
playing.
were saying too before we started recording that a lot of people are getting married right now. A lot of people are getting married, and I have my doubts.
That's
I'm gonna just keep it real, and I'm not saying names. Like, there's no reason to say names.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Why would I do? Why?
because it's not about the names.
It's not about the names. No. It has nothing to do with anybody in particular, as
Yeah.
a matter of fact. And I'm going to say that, too, because a lot of times when people say that, oh, I'm not saying any names, what they mean is, like, they're thinking of somebody. I'm
Yeah.
not saying any names, but they're thinking names.
Right.
I'm genuinely not thinking names,
Yeah, exactly.
except for a few of these. No, I'm playing. But, like, for real, I'm just saying, like, people love getting married, I think.
So
But sometimes, especially, like, our crowd. Okay, we'll say our community, our type of people, our breed.
what's that loneliness? And they don't. They
Okay.
want to make sure they have something where they're not going to be lonely anymore. And you
there's
want to
not-
make sure you have the right person.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. You know what I mean? So I haven't gotten married, but I've certainly been in relationships and held in there a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Where like
Yeah, there was times when you got
maybe
some
there was a lot of
relationships.
comfort and I just wasn't really ready to spread my wings
I
as
would-
much.
I would never forget back in the day when you worked at Costco, right? Yeah, I'm putting you on blast right now. My
Hit
man
me,
used
bro.
to work at
yeah,
Costco.
yeah, thank you.
But good benefits, I hear. But
Great benefits, dude.
yeah. Now when we get people in my job that use their insurance for Costco and they're from Costco, we know it's gonna be a banger. Like, oh, you're about to be covered. You know what I'm saying? We're sending you in.
You're in the treatment world.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm a
when
treatment
you
advisor.
run people's insurance. They're like,
Yeah,
where
so-
do you work? Costco. You're like,
Let's start this assessment right away. I'll look at your insurance in a second.
you're like,
know what I
thank
mean?
you so much, sir. Please hold. Bam.
Yeah.
He's in. Yeah.
Like, yeah, they got
Please hold. You still there?
Please hold real quick. Start doing a dance. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
yeah. Make a
ooh.
quick TikTok.
Yeah, I just gotta check over your benefits real quick. Oh, sir, are you still there? Yeah, you're good to go. We're
Yeah.
gonna send a ride to you right now to come pick you up. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But
That's
no,
for anybody that's in the treatment world.
yeah, you
That's
get
like
it.
that's a whole game
You
right there.
get it.
That's a whole game in and of itself. The drug and alcohol treatment world. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all are.
You get it.
I did it for 3 months, and I hated myself. And I thank God every day I was fired. I'm not even playing.
Yeah.
I was fired.
Oh, were you?
Best thing that ever happened to you, to me. One of the best things that ever happened to me. I was fired for poor performance because I was like not attached to the mission, and like they would be like, "Yeah, you gotta like get people into treatment," and I was like, they're gonna do what they want to do, bro. They're not gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I just
so-
thought it was bullshit, bro.
so
I'm not gonna say the company's name and shit, but like I genuinely thought that it was manipulative, and I didn't stand behind the mission. And one of the best things that ever happened to me was I was fired by that job.
So it's two sides. My job's the same way, of course. You know, you want to get people into missions. Without money, there's no mission, right? That's their whole saying. And it makes sense because you can't really help people if you don't have money these days, especially in America. Like, let's just be real, right? But
certain things require money for sure.
yeah, and that's all. That's all I mean.
I
by
mean,
it.
I don't hate money,
but it does
dude.
make profit.
I have no problem with money.
Let's be honest too. Like, it does make profit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, the thing is that like, with that said, it's one of those things where I know for me, when I went into a rehab, I thought the same thing everyone else thought. Of course, they're making money, blah blah blah. I remember when I went to the recovery house, and I was like, oh man, they're making bank. You know what I'm saying? They're getting this much a week from each person. Like, they're making bank. And then I thought about it, and I was like, okay, am I worried about, why am I hating on them? You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm using
the rehab
or recovery house or whatever it is, if I'm using it and it's helping me, whatever, man, do your thing. Now, if it's not helping me,
agreed,
or if it's just like some BS,
right,
like, then it's kind of like, man, this is a scam.
Hey,
you know?
I agree. Listen, man, I think that like these companies can do great things.
Mm-hmm.
I think they can definitely help people. As far as me being the guy that hard sells people on coming into rehab,
right?
I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Everybody else can do their thing. I'm fucking not that guy.
Well, it's easy.
I have to really do other shit. But again, that's a whole other thing, and we'll get into this. But I gotta create, man. I'm a creator. People offer me jobs. I could probably make more money than I make now doing other things. But that's temporary, because I know the power in what I do, and that it's going to continue to expand and grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that my power has been greater than it's ever been, and that's just for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just all from what I'm doing. So, but anyway, we're jumping around a lot.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this last thing about it, right? Like, so for me, it's easy to do my job because when a person calls in or something, and they're like, oh, I don't know. I'm just kind of looking into something. I want to come in next week. I'm going, well, listen, you called us because obviously, in the back of your head, something's going on. It's easy for me to sell it. But the same way this job, right? It's a career. It's a good career, whatever, right? Same thing with this job is the same thing when I see like people that only play COD, right? Now, don't get me wrong. If you're the bomb at COD and you're speaking like your shit, like, okay, bet. But you'll have some people that are just sitting there playing COD and they're trying to make a YouTube content. And it's like, bro, you're just kind of sitting there playing COD.
Right.
And we're watching you.
Right.
And all you do is play the same fucking game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean when I say this job, too. Like, it's repetitive. Like, I'm just saying the same words I said to the other guy because they're real facts.
Oh.
And it's in my heart.
Yeah. You're
know
not.
what I mean?
Your heart's not in it. It's not really in there.
But it's one of those things where it's like, okay, like, but this isn't my passion.
Yeah.
Which is where we come back into the content, right?
So
like,
tell me about that. Right. So you've always had these ideas.
Right.
You've bounced around them. You've doubted them. That doubt is now getting weaker. It's still there, but getting weaker. And you're now starting to break through that. And what's happening is like that creative spark is starting to come out.
Yeah.
Now, what is your passion? Like, what does that look like to you? Like, what do you think that thing in your mind? So that joy, that thing that's like that inner guidance, that emotional guidance system that's just like, dude, I love this so fucking much. I will risk it. I will do what I need to do. Obviously not betting the farm, which, by the way, you don't have to do that. Like, you can do it conservatively. Yeah, we need money. We need to eat. There's nothing wrong with that. But that joy thing inside, that like light, what is that? What is that for? What does that look like? When you've created what you've wanted, what does that look like?
So for me, because I am one of those people that, I do believe in hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like you can't. So what goes into my passion, like this is where like me and you might be a little different, but nothing wrong with it, right? Like you're like you how you make money.
I don't like working hard.
Yeah, yes. You have fun all the time.
Okay,
and that's great. And listen. I'm sure I would love that too. There's something about the grind though too, and I know you have a little bit in you with that as well, because even grinding like a game or grinding something, you know what I'm saying? Like we all have that, you know what I'm saying? Like that grind. There's something about that grind that I like too, right? And what I mean by that grind is when I see these people editing videos, and I know editing's a bitch, sure. Right? But like, but like, when you make a beat, people that create beats, they love doing it and they're happy they're doing it. But I know sometimes they're like, man, what the fuck am I supposed to do next? Or they're just
Yeah.
like, yo, I don't, I'm in like a really dry whatever the case. I know that's coming.
So I'll say too, by the way, not every part of what I do is only fun. I'm gonna say that for sure.
Okay.
I definitely aim to keep things as light as possible and not work any harder than I need to.
Right.
Meaning, if I can outsource this for an effective cost, or if I can do a different thing altogether, I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? But YouTube is definitely a grind. I make my own thumbnails. I make my own videos. I do the SEO, meta tags, descriptions. I film the actual shit, of course. I edit the audio. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole editing process is a whole different thing in and of itself, right?
Yeah.
Which I only just started outsourcing. But I actually do appreciate editing my videos as well, because I know if I do it, it's going to be pretty solid.
Yeah.
If I not long ago I hired a guy, like $50 one-off payment to edit one video.
Yeah.
He did a pretty decent job, but I still feel like if I touch it, if I get to do it, like it's gonna be
the way you want it.
It's gonna be the way I want it. It's gonna be quality for the most part. I mean, like, my videos are pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, could they always be better? Sure, but like, they're as good as I want them to be now.
But
you
that's
know what
the
I mean?
thing.
Unless I get new lighting and a new better camera, but
yeah, but
I don't really need to do all that.
somebody told me that. They said they were like, look, like your first videos, they could be dog shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at them, you're going to know what parts are dog shit. And you're going to be like, okay, I can remove this and I can put this in, or let me try this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like it's okay. Like, it doesn't matter if you fall down. You know what I'm saying? Because you can always go back and be like, this is what I'm going to do next time.
Yeah.
So I have all these ideas.
100%.
And some of them might be just like face plants ideas.
Dude,
and I think they're the most raw ideas ever.
Dude, if you look at my first YouTube videos on this channel, so I have two channels. I have the Lil Stain channel, and then I have the Search Engineers channel. The Search Engineers channel, the idea is to eventually just have other people make the videos and just keep it going as an asset.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of took my name out of it. But Lil Stain is like me, my music brand, my whole personal brand.
Yeah.
Right? My music, my content, what I'm interested in, everything. Right?
Yeah.
That's my baby. Right?
Yeah.
My first couple videos are me on a camera where I can't see myself. So, like, the camcorder that we were just fucking with, you can flip the screen around and you can see yourself.
Yeah.
On this thing, I couldn't see myself, so I was just looking at it like a deer in headlights, all freaked out because this is my first time ever making content.
Yeah.
And I was, like, a little insecure about, like, what I looked like. I didn't know what it was going to be like.
Yeah.
And so they're still on this channel. I'm not ever deleting them.
Yeah.
They're like a couple years ago now, too, which is funny how it was only that long ago.
Yeah.
But at this point, I got the editing process down. It's fucking a science. Like, I just dropped a video yesterday. I have a whole list of ideas for new videos in the crypto and NFT space. And, like...
Yeah. And that's where a lot of people are interested in, too. So, if that shit picks up steam, you know what I mean? Like... people are going to be into it. You know what I'm saying? My thing was so me, I've always been a competitive person, but when I thought about my content, it's not that I want to be competitive.
Right.
I want to make something, like, of course, it's not going to be in the beginning like this totally different mind-shattering idea that's never hit YouTube before. Of course, some of it's going to be similar or whatever the case may be. I'm sure someone's thought of it. I haven't seen the video kind of thing, right?
Sure.
But like,
at a certain point, though, you just got to do what you want to do.
I do have this feeling like I want to, I do have these ideas in my head. I got them kind of scripted out, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I want to, like, create something brand new, you know what I'm saying? And you heard it here first, you know what I mean? Like,
do it, bro.
But yeah, my thing is, like, I want to create, and of course it's not brand new. Like, there's, with everything's already been done under the sun, I believe.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But like,
yeah.
But it's gonna. I have this thing where, and maybe this is just, I'm not trying to be cocky, but I had this thing where I know what people are gonna like. Like, when I look at videos, I see some things, like, because I'm more in the video games.
Well, you're a fan. You're such a follower of it. You know what's happening in the space.
Right.
So you have a voice already. Now it's just a matter of using it.
Exactly.
You know what the game's been missing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's a funny thing about, so that's like, I feel like with me, with rapping, I was listening to rap for years. You know what I'm saying? I started writing, and it was like trash when I was like 10, and like all my friends made fun of me. But I was such a fan and consumed it, and I really got into the groove of everything they were saying and doing, and like got to a point where like it was in my subconscious mind. I wasn't even intentionally doing it. I was just naturally doing it.
Yeah.
So that's another point to make. What makes us think that we're the one that fucking does this and does that? Like, it just happens. We're a part of the flow. So the goal is to just remove my thinking from it, and it's just going to naturally flow. Stop trying to figure everything out. Stop trying to be a perfectionist. Stop trying to do this.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen is I'm going to naturally just get in my groove. And
Right.
and my natural self is going to be expressed in the perfect way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's just what's going to happen. And so that's the challenge. The challenge is to spiritually really tune in, mentally, spiritually, to just, what am I naturally doing when I'm not looking? When I'm not trying so hard?
Right.
What's my natural like rhythm?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. It's like, you know, with me, I love video games. I have a passion for video games. I had a passion for rapping too. I mean, you know, I've been in a studio and I've done things, and I just, like I said, I got in more trouble. Like you know, I'm not saying this is all rappers or anything, but I got more into a game that you shouldn't play if you're trying to be successful. Even though you know, a lot of people thought I was good at it too. You know what I mean? But my thing was, you know, since I was little, I always liked video games. I always liked the puzzles. I always liked the idea of trying to figure things out, everything about it, right? And then when I saw a couple people on YouTube, right? And honestly, like, I got a Twitch account. I never get on it. I don't have a Twitter. I never get on Facebook. I barely get on Instagram. I don't really do social media, which is probably something I'm going to have to change.
Definitely going to have to change
Yeah,
that.
I'm definitely going to have to change that. And I can change it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, first off,
Ease into it, bro. Ease into it.
yeah, Facebook I'm not too worried about. I don't
Sure.
really want to mess with the Facebook stuff.
Well, you on Facebook right now, so.
Well, hey, bet. You know what I mean?
I tagged you.
All right, but
Yeah.
I can't get on my Facebook.
Oh, you locked out of it?
No, it's not that I'm locked out, because I guess I had it on so many things
Mm-hmm.
that when I try to put it on my new phone, they won't send me the text so I
Okay.
can confirm it's me. They won't send it to me no matter how many times so I'm just sitting there without a Facebook.
Okay.
But with that said, right, like, you know, Twitter, all that stuff, I was never really interested in. Obviously, I'm going to have to start getting interested in it. The big thing I was interested in was YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
Like YouTube, like just getting on YouTube and looking up a video, like I like that, right? And so the thing is when I was thinking about this YouTube stuff, I was like, it's also an easier way to kind of Netflix a little bit.
YouTube is also my favorite. I'm not gonna. It's my personal favorite. So Gary Vee talks a lot about being platform agnostic.
Yeah.
Basically being like he doesn't believe in like any one platform that is the best.
Yeah.
And I fuck with that. I think that's really I think it is really important because like if you're posting 2 or 3 TikToks a day, you have such amazing potential to grow your following so quick.
Yeah.
So it's like we're talking about like TikTok could be the real way that you actually grow your following.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whereas you're like posting shit on YouTube and that's where like the main long extended form of your content lives, you put in micro clips of that content on TikTok and you edit it specifically for TikTok, upload high quality videos on TikTok 2 to 3 times a day, and that's how you fucking pop. Like I see people who podcasts popped on TikTok.
Yeah.
So they're making podcasts, right? And podcast, it's long form content that's not for TikTok.
Yeah.
But they're putting their micro content on TikTok, and then people are seeing it, and it's already contextual because they
And then
understand
they go to
that it's
YouTube
long
and check out
content.
their channel.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that people see that it's long form content, they already understand that. They're gonna click that, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, let's go." You know what I mean? Like now they got like 40,000 followers on TikTok,
Yeah.
and all those people understand that it's a podcast. They want to hear more. They want to go hear the whole episode. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being platform agnostic. So I agree with you though. YouTube is my favorite because I feel like it gives me the most amount of time to truly say what I need to say and express myself.
Right.
I can upload something live with my homie for a half hour with
Right.
great quality mics. I can fucking make a tutorial, do this, do that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But that's the thing. I'm going to have to figure out the whole TikTok game, which is not going to be hard for me to do. But, like, my thing, and what I mean by not hard for me to do, I mean, like, you know, I'll make an account. I'll get started.
Yeah.
Hopefully with your help, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Dude,
I
I'm down to help you.
Right
Yeah. Just having fun with it, bro. You know, like, it don't
Yeah.
even need to be. And that's another
But
thing.
that's the
Just
part
having a good mindset about it. Just
Yeah.
being happy on the inside. I made like 4 TikToks today, bro. I made like 3 TikToks today. I put 3 Pinterest posts up. I did like 3 Instagram posts.
Yeah.
And I did it in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just because it was just fun, and you can repost shit, so it don't need to be like that complicated. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Well, my thing is this though. I want to get more of a YouTube kind of situation going
For
on.
sure. You definitely
and
want
use
that.
whatever I need to get there.
Yeah, it's a good place for content.
But
yeah.
like, of course, everybody wants, subscribers and stuff like that so they can know that, I get it. But my thing is this, is that like with my ideas, I feel like, they're going to be entertainment. You know what I mean? Like I want to make it like, when you watch it, like you're having a good time. Right? Like with the podcast or anything else, like when you listen to this or Joe Rogan or anything, right? Like you're interested in what's going on. Like I get that you got to capture the crowd, right? And then really it's not even about capturing the crowd, because your shit could be fire, but you can't market it or you can't get it out there because everything's so saturated. And I get that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't worry about things being saturated.
Okay.
I don't worry about that.
Okay.
I think that really is people worrying about things being too saturated is like a scarcity way of thinking. It's like there's not enough. It's too saturated. There's not enough left for the rest of us.
Oh, no, I don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
I hope I don't bring it off like that. I mean more like even if it was like that.
Some people do mean it like that, so I don't mean to assume whether or not that's what you're saying.
No.
Okay.
So my thing is, even if it was like that, with the way you're talking about it, I would say I don't give a. I'm still gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like I'm
Good
still
shit.
like
Good shit.
I'm not worried about that. That's not why I'm in it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's not whatever. Plus, like I feel like I'm really like me and you, we're different kind of guys. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not. And I think the most popular people on YouTube and stuff like that are different kind of people you don't expect.
Different.
You know what I'm saying? Like you would have met, if we would have met him 10 years.
Different.
Yeah. But if you would have met him like 10 years ago, you'd be like, man, like some people would have been like, oh, I'm not hanging out with that guy. But now, but their YouTube channel is fire. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a place where you don't have to be in front of people and act a certain way. It's a place where you can act however you want to.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like people are just going to, they don't have to be in front of you and react to you.
Right.
They can react how they want to themselves. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it kind of makes like a safe space for everybody, I guess you could say. But
yeah, for sure. And what's cool about YouTube too, what's so different about YouTube than any other platform,
yeah.
it's a search engine.
Yeah.
And it's used really as a search engine.
Right.
So it's like more so than anything else. So you could say,
I mean, you go on Google and you search something, a YouTube fucking video
a
pops
YouTube
up.
video pop up for sure. Yeah. So there's like okay, so there's search aspects to other social platforms. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, they have their own search engines where people might search for accounts, names, keywords, hashtags. But YouTube, like they're not as often going into Instagram and typing in how to fix my car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's really why that's like people will ask a question, a very specific question, and they know that they're going to get a specific answer with a video. You know what I mean? And so it's like it's more unique than like any other platform, right?
Yeah.
Using it as a search engine, making sure to understand like, okay, using YouTube as a search engine. What is a search engine? People are searching for specific things. You want to find out what you can rank for, lower competition search terms with a decent amount of search volume. So keywords that you can compete for even at your small level of following.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So there's a new game that comes out that's a trend. You can hop on that trend. You can be one of the first to pop on that, but you got to be quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can get beta access or something like that.
Yeah, I know,
Whatever.
right? That would be nice.
I mean, these are just
I would get
all
beta
ideas.
access. Just matter of fact, the whole point I'm trying to do YouTube so I can get beta access so I can get these games quicker. Fuck everything else. No, I'm just playing. But look,
Right.
nah, but now there's that new game coming out, Elden Ring, and I'm highly interested in that.
Elden Ring.
Yeah. It's the makers of like Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
Elden Ring.
FromSoft. Yeah.
Okay.
So like I know
I'm about to look that up, but tell me about it too.
bro, like
I wish I was nice where I could just pull the shit up and be like Elden Ring.
Well, that's
Jamie, pull that up.
That's gonna be some of my episodes on YouTube is introducing.
I think
you
I
to
might have
these.
seen this.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be introducing you.
When's
to some
that out?
games.
Is that gonna be on Xbox too? Oh, that looks
it should
sick,
be.
bro.
Yeah, it should
When's
be.
that coming out?
It's coming out, so it's supposed to be January 22nd, but it might be pushed back to
fuck.
February.
Damn, bro, I'm not getting it. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. I'm getting that shit. You know what I mean?
That sounds sick. That sounds
No,
sick.
but here's the thing, though.
See, I love video games, bro.
Do you play like Dark Souls games?
Fuck Dark Souls, bro. And I'm gonna tell you
So
why.
this might not be your game.
Then fuck that game, dude. I'm straight up not getting that game. No.
Yeah,
I'm not even playing, dude. Fuck Dark Souls. I don't give a fuck. Listen, you know what I mean? Excuse my language. I hope my grandma's not watching or something. Actually, I hope she is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever. But
She wants to know.
shout out my grandma, dude. You know what I mean? She's throwing a Christmas party coming up.
Am I invited?
$36 door fee. I'm not saying nothing
Oh.
about it, but whatever.
It's a little. Give the
I mean,
friend
like
discount?
I'll go, but like, damn.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm totally playing. Shout out my grandma, dude. She worked hard for that.
Yeah.
Worked hard
For
for
that $36 entry. She got to walk all the way to the door to collect it. You know what I mean? With the cane and all.
Bro, she busted her ass throwing this party, and she was like, man, if y'all motherfuckers coming to this party, son, you better pay me my $35. All right. And I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I was about to charge you $36 to come to my house. Nah, but listen. Nah, I'm playing. But fuck Dark Souls, and I'm going to tell you why.
Well, before you say that.
No, hold on. Before you say that.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck Dark Souls.
All right.
It's too hard, bro. I'm trying to chill and play games. Like, when I'm playing games, I'm not trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be like the alpha gamer, dude.
No, I feel you.
You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
about
Like,
that.
I'm not
It's
competing
about
with
that.
nobody. You know
my
what I mean?
thing is this, though, right? And this is where maybe we're a little different, right? But, like, and that's one of my seasons I want to do, believe it or not, is all about Matt trying out these new games I have in
If
store
it's
for
anything
him.
like Dark Souls, bro, I have zero
Some
parts.
of them are like Dark Souls. Some of them.
I'm not playing those ones, bro.
Bro, you got to play them.
No.
You got to play them.
No.
You got to try them out.
No.
You got to try them out.
No.
But no, a lot of them aren't like Dark Souls.
Listen, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Like, it makes me feel bad about myself, dude. I feel worse.
So listen. But let me
Like
try,
when I'm playing a game, I want to. No, dude. No. Stop. When I'm trying to game, like I'm trying to chill. Why would I play Dark Souls, bro?
Okay, I'll tell you
it's
why.
too hard, man. It's too hard. Okay, I barely played Call of Duty over the past year. Barely played Call of Duty. So I took a year off of games, like real, like 3-year break from games. Like I genuinely didn't play games for years.
Yeah.
Like a couple years, right? And I was just kind of working, do my thing, whatever, working on my music, whatever. Yeah. And then so I started getting into games more. And I didn't play Call of Duty for years either, which I grew up playing for a long ass time. And like I used to be kind of nice. My friends were like all way better, but I was like pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? So I started playing Call of Duty, the new one that came out, Cold War, when it came out last year. Yeah. Vanguard's out now, by the way, which just came out. Are you playing it or not?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
No, I'm kind of like I said, I'm on another script right now, but
yeah. Okay, but so I started playing Cold War. And then I'm going to let you finish. I kind of lost my train of thought. But anyway, the competitiveness, I'm not super into, like going super, super hard. But somehow I found my edge again with Cold War. Like I somehow found my edge with multiplayer again, and then I started going into it. But anyway, you were about to say something. What were you going to tell me?
I'll put it like this, though. So that's the thing. That's why I do like Dark Souls games, but not just Dark Souls games, right? Like Metroidvania games or like, indie games, right? Like games that like somebody created that are actually like bangers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not commercialized like that, right?
Yeah.
The thing about Dark Souls games, I'll say this first. The thing about Dark Souls games is not supposed to make you feel bad, but there's a strategy to it. And once you figure out that strategy,
when you crack it, you're like, oh shit.
You're like, wait a second, what's this about? And then you start realizing what the game's actually about. It's not just running around swinging a sword trying to get by. It's actually about something else. Like the whole game changes. Like everything, like the whole idea of the game changes. You're like, wait a second.
Whereas with Call of Duty,
what is this?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and then you're just like, yo, let me check this out. Because first time I played Dark Souls, I was the same way. I was like, man, this shit is fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this, right? Now I've beaten like every Souls game there is. You know what I mean? Because once I cracked it, I was like, wait a second. You know what I'm saying? That's what this does. And that's what that does. Now, these games.
I don't know, though, dude. Maybe not for me.
And that's fair enough.
I get what you're saying. And that was, you did a good job. You did a good job.
No, I'm not trying to convince you to play Dark Souls, right? Like, my point is that what if, like, like in any game like that, I was the same way. Like where you got a shit ton of items, you got to figure out what the items do, blah, blah. And it's like, man, I'm just trying to run around and shoot. Like
I got the new version of that game too, and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah. No, you just like, so basically it would take someone like me. I'll show you a couple things, and then you'll be like, wait a second.
How many Dark Souls is there? There's like 3 or 4, right?
It started out with Demon Souls.
What's the other one? It's not Dark Souls, but it's something Souls.
Demon Souls.
Nah.
There's Bloodborne.
No, or it's Dark something. It's either Souls something or it's Dark something.
It's probably not a Dark Souls game.
No, I don't think it is, but it was good anyway.
But yeah, so basically, like, you get like a Dark Souls, right? Like basically the point that like once you kind of get far and you beat the thing about Dark Souls is the hardness of it, the best part about it, right? Where like if you're trying to chill, COD's your game. If you're trying to chill, 2K's your game. If you're trying to kick it with your boys and just kind of like, play some competitive stuff, That's and I play it too. I play 2K like a champ. You know what I mean?
Okay, right.
With that said, when you beat certain bosses on these games, the accomplishment you feel, the high you feel from it, is second to none.
Yeah.
Like let me put it like this.
Know
So that same feeling you're getting, where you're like, man, fuck this game, you will get the exact opposite feeling.
But here's the thing.
As down as you are, no, real quick, as down as you are on that game, is how high you're gonna be if you beat it.
I also try to be careful with where I get that level of satisfaction from.
Yeah, I feel you. It's not that kind of like. It's not like you're gonna.
I get what you're saying. For me, everybody's different.
Yeah.
But I try to be careful where I get that level of a rush from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if I got that, I don't know. That's just that's just me because like I'm a real deal Holyfield addict, bro. When I'm doing something, I go a million years into something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, so I just try to be careful with the way I play my games. This is me, dude. Like I'm telling you, like dog, last year when I was playing Call of Duty Cold War, I like was not working. Like I'm not even playing. Like it wasn't working as much, dude. Like I straight up, like you know what I mean. Like a month went by and I barely made any sales, and like I looked back and I was like, fuck, you know what I mean. And like I like logged into my ads account, which was like
how old are you again?
25. I'm 25.
Okay, so and this is not to say like because you're 25 or anything like that, right? But we've all done that at 25, right? Like what I mean by that is like, you know, you get an opportunity where you have the opportunity to kind of do your own thing, make your own money, and like everything's on your time. That's the thing about when people are like, I just want a job where it's on my time, right? That's like somebody saying, oh, I want to be a millionaire, or I want to own, or I want to be a CEO, right? Like everyone wants to be the CEO, everyone wants to drive the car, but until you learn how to drive the car, bro, it's not what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So like when I say that to say this, like with your situation though, about like you learned, and it was a good way you learned. Like you might think like, oh man, this was bad for me. That was actually good for you, and I'll explain why. Because you
the Call of Duty thing at that point.
Yeah,
sure.
You want to know why?
Sure.
Because you had your own time. You were able to control your own time when you wanted it, and you kind of, you know, abused it a little bit, right? Like we all have. Like I've done it. Like you get an opportunity where you get to do your own thing, like, and you kind of abuse it. That's the lessons you need to learn. So what did you do? You held back, like, oh, I can't be doing this. That's where you find your balance. That's what me, like, I'm addicted to games. I'm an addict, bro. I'm addicted to games, but I'm not playing a game right now. And the reason why is because I know I learned, like, when I played games constantly, what I am, like, my responsibilities are dwindling, and it is actually making it worse for me. So it's not as fun playing the game. Well, so I got to balance these things to make this enjoyable.
Well, I also think that there's a couple things too. Yeah. There's a time in my life where I'm really trying to play games, and there's a time where I'm not. Yeah. In the times when I'm not trying to play games, I still have the ability to hop on a quick Call of Duty game. I can play a quick 10, 15-minute match and then put it down. But like when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out,
Elder Scrolls 6?
Like I'm going to have to hold my calls.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
So it's funny you say that because you're into Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
But you're not into Dark Souls.
No, they're different. They're different. Elder Scrolls is like a role-playing game. That's like
Elder
an
Scrolls
open world.
Competed. I mean, I guess you get to change the hardness, the difficulty.
I mean, they're two different types of games. You know,
they're two different types of games, but believe it or not, the challenge, the grind to it is the same.
I understand the grind aspect. Yeah, well, because Elder Scrolls. At the same time, though, it's been years since I played any Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
So it's been a really long time. But yes. Right, the grind.
How you have to learn things.
The grind.
You can't just walk in and shoot.
Right. So I'm literally like in a place in my life where the grind it's got to be regulated. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? And look, again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Where I am in my life today, I try to be careful with what I grind on. Again, because I will put massive amounts of energy and effort into things. I'll put my heart on it. Yeah. I'll put like my soul into it, and I'll be like, man, this is everything. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm interested in right now. And so I just got to be careful with the level of, you know what I'm saying? Will you saving that for later?
Nah. So what it does is it dries out and becomes like nothing. So it just kind of like, you want me to throw it away?
No.
Does it bother you?
No, it's all right. Tell me what this is, because I'm seeing like girls eat this and shit. I'm not even playing. What is this?
First off, you don't eat it. But Zen.
Okay.
Right.
Show it to the camera again.
Is it on there?
Okay, yeah.
I can't see the camera, so.
Yeah, I got you.
But basically, what it is like it's a pouch of nicotine. It's salt nicotine. It's actually better than tobacco products from what they say so far. Of course, with science, and that's the thing about when I hear people go, "Oh, I followed the science." It's like, so basically what you're following is hypothesis, because science can change constantly. Things change constantly with science.
Right.
So there's no exact science like that. Like the exact science would be that H2O is water, right?
So
like
Purdue Pharma created this.
no, this was a private company, basically a person that was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna change the game."
He made it in his garage.
No, the guy, I forget his name because I did look this up, but basically what happened was it was it was like based off of a company, and one dude basically had an idea. Yeah, like he worked in industries and stuff like that, and he had an idea basically, and he was like, "Hey, let's try this," and they did their own thing really. And branched off and did their own thing, but
genius.
The thing was, but that was before. You gotta understand, salt nicotine's new.
Yeah.
It's still new in the game, so it's still like questionable.
What is it
blah,
called?
blah. It's called Zen, ZYN.
You call it salt nicotine?
Salt nicotine, yeah.
SALT, salt.
Yeah, salt nicotine.
Oh shit! So nicotine salts?
Yeah, I mean not
like,
exactly, but yeah.
Kind of like bath salts.
Yeah, like right now, like your numbers are doing tricks. I'm not sober. I'm just kidding. Nah, it's not like that. It's just salt nicotine. So basically, what happened was people started getting those vape pens, and they would put salt nicotine in them because they're so much stronger. That way, you wouldn't have to puff down your whole house on a vape, right? Instead of that nicotine liquid, that flavored nicotine, that flavored nicotine. You just you hit a little pen. You know what I'm saying, and you're good. Like you feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
My bad, dude.
Little puff
check my
pass.
phone real quick to make sure I'm not getting any calls. We got a little bit more time.
All right, but yeah. So basically, man.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna put you on Dark Souls. Then we'll take that out the episodes. But
facts.
But,
fuck Dark Souls.
But I do, man. that open mindedness.
Yeah, facts.
I do want to show you like Bloodborne and all that stuff. When you like the beginning's always tough in those games. But once you get like the weapon upgrades and all that stuff, just like Elder Scrolls, the beginning of Elder Scrolls, you're wandering around, you don't know what the fuck's going on. You go up this mountain like, oh, there's a castle, maybe there's some treasure in it.
If I
happens
do
to
it,
be level 50 fucking skeletons whooping your ass everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
That's the same
I just
thing.
Can't see, but this is the beauty in where, because everybody's different.
Absolutely.
This is the beauty in where this is your path, is because this brings you joy.
Yeah, right.
So then you can create content around this for others that are so deep and immersed in that world.
With no offense, but Dark Souls, I'm not gonna really make a lot of content on.
Okay.
Only like Elden Scroll or Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Yeah. So
that does sound pretty dope.
So it's different than Dark Souls. It's from the makers of Dark Souls and
Right.
Bloodborne
Right.
and Sekiro and Demon Soul in all those games, right? That are like challenging games.
Right.
Like they're not for the faint of heart. Right, but but it's an open world game. It's not like Dark Souls where it's like an interconnected map. It's actually like an open world game. You can veer off and do. It's like basically like Elder Scrolls with Dark Souls stuff. Like, and not just Dark Souls stuff. Dark Souls you can't roll, and you can't do things, and you don't get a horse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. They like basically, and the dude that mapped the whole game was dude that made what's that?
Fucking drops, dude.
Yeah. I'm
trying to get my hands on one of them, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy
Let me know
one.
how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
How I do, like, if
how you get your hands on one?
How I buy one? Okay, yeah. So you go to their website. It's dropping in 4 days. iceworldnft.com.
Okay, bet. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Just
they got plenty of it.
You just go
they
there.
gonna sell out.
No, they don't have plenty of it. You gotta keep on it.
Okay.
You got to be ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
You got to be one of the first people to cop one. It's crazy how these NFTs are selling like that, though, dude. They'll do a drop of like maybe say 7,000 of these NFTs, and they'll all list them for like 400, 500 a pop, something like that. Yeah, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, right? And they fucking sell all of them in like 10 minutes. It's crazy.
Well,
NFTs, man.
I might not get one.
I'm interviewing this guy. Did I tell you I'm interviewing this guy, Spotty Wi-Fi, on Wednesday?
Yeah,
tomorrow.
You told me about that.
It's gonna be lit, man. I'm really excited for that, dude.
Yeah, I'm happy.
He's a real player in the game, dude.
That's what's up, man.
He's no joke. People know about him. I called my buddy today. I was like, yo, I'm interviewing Spotty Wi-Fi. He was like, what? He was like, no shit. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, though.
If you ask around people in the NFT space, like you don't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They know.
You know, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to get around sometimes. You know, what
The
I mean,
NFT shit.
Yeah, well, no, not NFT. But you know, yeah, being as involved. You know what I'm saying, with like the family and the 2-year-old and all that stuff.
How
right?
busy you are, yeah, I understand that.
So that's all that is.
I
You know what I mean?
understand
But
I understand for sure.
like,
But this is the thing. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing your journey unfold as you get more into content, as you start to be a little bit more intentional with the way you're heading and shit like that.
yeah, my mission is to like create content that are just straight bangers, and then, you know, also like, you know, help people, like, you know, be entertained and all that stuff, and it's funny, and it's like, you know, it's something that's enjoyable to watch, right?
Yeah.
And it's enjoyable for me to make. Of course, that's the dream, right? And if I happen to make a few bucks out of it where I can do it, bet.
Keep
know
going,
what I mean?
keep going with it, bro.
Oh, I mean,
and you'll be surprised.
it's already a done deal. Like, I'm sold.
And you'll
you know what I mean?
be surprised too, dude. My search engineer's YouTube channel makes a full-time income.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So I figured out. So I basically found the way for it to make money. I basically just started selling products. I created products and different things for people to buy.
That's what Indie Mouse does, right? Like
That's really, you monetize. You have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that YouTube partner stuff, I looked into that, and that is like a drawn out thing, bro.
So you have to have 1,000 subscribers and
4,000
hours of watch time.
Yep.
So the thing is, like, you can do that, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, and it's a good strategy. That just will take a little bit of time. So like my search engineers channel has
a
like
lot of time.
Has a little over 580 subscribers and like 1,200 hours of watch time so far.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that for a year. So I anticipate by this time next year that channel will be monetized.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, even when you get that channel monetized, AdSense only accounts for a small part of revenue. So
I know.
If I started getting AdSense on my videos now with like the amount of traffic that they're getting, I get about like 2,000 views a month on average, and then like 50 new subscribers per month, right?
So you make about $9.
That'd be like probably $9 from AdSense. Yeah.
So you want to get like a million views, but that's where you're in it.
Sure, when you make money on AdSense, but like, dude, I just sell products and it makes like a couple grand like in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So you sell products that like, you know, your audience is gonna need, and just create a community around that. You know what I mean? Get them on an email list, give them free giveaways to get their email. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. And I can help you out. You know what I mean? I can definitely help you out. You know, it's there's going to be a few skills that you're going to learn along the way, and different things that you might not 100% know.
You're like giving me more ideas. Just keep feeding me.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There's a few things that, like, you know, there's a few skills that you'll need to learn that you might not even know that you needed right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're going to need to learn a little bit of YouTube SEO, the video production, how to make a landing page where you can get their email, a little bit of email marketing, little things like that. But that's in time. As you just keep going, you're going to build more momentum, and then you're going to understand more things, and then your net is going to be bigger.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're going to be able to catch more opportunity.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, you're not spending as much time. You become more efficient over time. So, like, your audio's no problem. Your video's no problem. Your thumbnails are no problem. You understand SEO now. Now you understand, I got to fucking make a landing page real quick. And then it just all becomes a big old little monster. You know what I mean? And so over some time, it'll all kind of come together. It's not as complicated. You know what I mean? Like, it all really comes together, bro. And it's an asset. You're forgetting to, like, people forget, not you. People forget they're building an asset. Over time, once it's built, you can sell it. It's a sellable asset. It's a tangible asset that you're building.
Right.
A digital asset. Traditionally we had like real estate. Things like that. Of course, we still have real estate. You know what I mean? You got crypto. You got many different forms but like, traffic is an asset. Media is an asset. The media that you get in is a real asset. It's a real thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Media is a big thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, like, you know, I know, you know, us being on this stream and everything like that, and the whole thing is that, you know, at the end of the day, I'm starting out. This is the beginning.
Yep.
But
yep.
Honestly, man, I've like I said, and just to wrap what I'm trying to say up.
Sure.
Where we started.
See if there's anybody in the chat. I'm listening.
Yeah, you're good, man. Wrap this up where I started, like with everything that went through and how like eventually like the doubt kind of subsided and I started realizing some things. It's coming down to like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm passionate about.
Yes.
I'm going all in.
Yes, bro.
I'm going all in.
Do
like,
it, man.
You know what I mean?
Just
like,
do it. Just do
it.
it, dude. Just do it. When you unblock yourself, bro.
Yeah.
When you unblock your head.
Yeah, it's happening.
You go faster.
It's happening.
We just hit an hour.
All right, well.
We're at an hour.
Yeah, man.
This was amazing, man. I'm glad you came through, dude.
I know, man. I'm gonna do it more often.
Do it more often. Of course. Come through.
I'm gonna do it more often. Trust me.
Do it more often, dude.
It might be like a weekly thing every Tuesday.
What's your game plan for this week for your content?
So right now, buy everything.
You're gonna buy all the things that you need. Now you're gonna buy your streaming stuff.
Well, I'm gonna buy, and I'm also going to make that YouTube page.
You're gonna make that YouTube page.
I got YouTube.
Dope,
I got
dope.
account. I got all that stuff. But like, now I'm gonna start making a page.
Perfect.
You know what I mean?
Make that page, dude. Go on Fiverr, get a banner made, and get a logo made.
Okay. Going where?
Fiverr.
Oh yeah, Fiverr. Yeah.
You know Fiverr?
Yeah, I know.
So you'll get a nice YouTube banner. I'll actually send you the person. They make fire YouTube banners every time.
Got you.
I've had them do it for clients of mine and stuff, and they look so good.
I bet.
And yeah. And then over time, dude, things will start to come together more and more over time. After a few months, dude, you got a whole little skill set.
Yeah.
Skill set.
Yeah. Hey, well, look, man.
Up top, man.
I appreciate this time, dude.
Great time, man.
You know what I mean?
So much,
Every
dude.
time.
Thank you so much for coming. This was really fun.
Before
we leave here, we're going to run that track back. But thank you so much for watching. If you're here right now, I love you so much. My new song, Sheba, is dropping this week. I'm just waiting for the cover art. I'm just waiting for the cover art. As soon as my homie gets the cover art back to me, Sheba is out on all platforms. I'm super excited about that one. I got way more songs coming right now, too. I'm going to run this back for you. Schuck, thank you so much for coming on, bro. You my homie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just bought $100,000 worth of Sheba. You don't think we going to the moon? We don't need you. BTC, Ethereum, crypto, fucking up the NFT game. I'm an info. Trying to make $100 million off JPEGs. Need me a board 8 mint where they got them 14-year-old kids making big bags. Trying to get whitelisted in the top 10. Yeah, so stay in NFT my artwork. I missed out on the drop, my heart hurt. Yeah, so Sheba and the big going way up. Oh, I don't sleep no more, I just stay up. Just stay up. Sheba, 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 Sheba.